Hello folks, Sam Owens here, and I have something that a lot of seniors will probably find very useful. As we age, our hearing starts to decrease. Mine definitely has. And here's a product that will possibly help you. It's Aimsumy in-ear hearing aid. And this is a product that this is the case, and the case actually will charge if you need while you're out and about. So it's a charging device. You get a charging cable here, and you get several different size earpieces or ear tips that go on the hearing aids. And right here are the foam type that they recommend highly as conforming to your ear, and we're gonna change out the ones that are on the unit with the foam tips to see how they work for me. First thing we do is we've got two pieces of literature here. One is an operation chart which will set you up to get started right here, and also charging the device. And then on the back side is a guide that shows you the different controls and layout. Later I'm going to do a screenshot of that in a close-up. It's hard for you to see these little details, so later on we'll go through the details of just what you're seeing there, and you'll be able to see it clearly. Right here is the user manual, which will help guide you with all of the controls and lights and what have you. So we'll be looking at that with that screenshot. Let's go right into the charging of this. And this is the front side. It opens up like this. There's your left earpiece and there's your right earpiece. And if you'll notice, it says left and right. I'm going to cover that in the screenshot. Now on the right, or on the back, there's a button right here that if you push, you see it tells you the status. It's fully charged, the case is. And also when you open it up, the two lights are out, meaning both headsets are charged up. If they were green, they would be charging. All right, let's just show you what you have to do is to charge this. Plug the USB port in, that's a Class C, and to a charger that you will have at home, adapter. And right there, as long as that's charging, or that's flashing, it's actually charging a little bit. Okay, so that's charging. Very easy, and you'll want to do that periodically. Now, we're going to look at the first steps here of when you get the product. It's charged up and you want to get into operation real quick. Okay, what you want to do is look at this right here, the operational chart. Each of these earpieces will have a little tab, insulation in them. Mine is already taken off. It'll be on the back side and you just peel it off. And what it's doing is covering those contacts on the back, which we'll see in detail later. And this is how it's charging. In the bottom are three little contacts that match up with them. And so you do have to orientate this correctly to place it in where the contacts are in contact with those down there, like this. And then it will it'll start charging. So first thing though it says to do is take them out, pull that off, and then you should try them on. And actually you want to put the R in the right ear like this, and this one in the left ear. And what you want is the button, there's a button here and a hole there. You want the button down and the hole up. That's how they're supposed to go in your ear, like this. And that's the microphone up there. We're going to see this later in detail. Now, you feel for comfort of Do they feel good? Do they seem like they're going to hold in? If you want to try a different ear tip, let's try that. And I'll show you the technique to replace them. Now I'm going to try the foam tip that they recommend, because it really conforms and holds to the shape. These others are just friction mount. They don't actually contour exactly to the shape like the foam does. Now, to pull this off, you just kind of peel these back like this. And then you just kind of pull it over to the side, and you see you got a little lip right there. And that one's off. This one, just put it into the side like that, and then just push it over, and then wiggle it around, and it should be at the end like that. Okay, there's one. This is the right one. The button goes down, microphone up. That's the right side. That does feel good. Okay, I'm going to take this one off, and you roll these back with your finger like this, so that it'll just peel right off. And then these can be reused at another time if you think you want to go back to them. And then this one, just put it in at an angle, push up, and you'll feel it snap in place. And then, again, the button to the bottom as I put it in my ear. Okay. And according to the instructions, they're showing you microphone should face up, and the button should be down. And that's the way they go. And one of the things, when you have these powered on, and we'll show powering them on, is on the back side. Power on, off, and volume control. And we press this button right here for 3 seconds, and it turns on. Also, you press it for 3 seconds and hold it for 3 seconds, and it will turn off. But turning off, you don't have to worry about. You can just pull them out of your ear and put them in there. Turning off means you're out and there's a lot of noise around, and you really don't need to listen to anyone talking. You could just turn them off and then turn them back on when you want. 3 seconds holding that little button will turn them on and off. And then they explained the volume is a double click. Click, click. And there's 3 levels of volume. This is so easy, just on and off, and volume. It automatically adjusts to the proper levels of the existing sounds, and it has software in it that cancels out noise and amplifies and addresses the actual voice frequencies. So it's really amazing. All right, now I'm going to turn them on, and I'm going to show you holding. Now you're not going to hear this, but I will tell when they're on, because when they're on, you'll hear 4 beeps when I hold this for 3 seconds. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I heard 4, and now I hear amplification. I can hear myself. Okay, let's put the other one in. Actually, I got it in. I'm going to make sure I got it right. Okay, again, I push it for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and let go. And now 1, 2, 3, 4 beeps. Now, both of them, I hear myself talking really good. Now, one thing, if you're a senior, you talk loud because you don't hear well. This kind of makes you talk lower because you hear yourself strong. So I'm holding my voice down a little bit. So you're going to find that right away. These things are nice. Okay, they're working, and we're going to go to the volume control. Okay, I clicked on this real quick. Click, click. It's not click, click. It's click, click. And you have to kind of hold the one beep, two beeps, three beeps. Okay, this one's up at the highest level. I don't really need that, so I'm going to put it one more double click and it'll go back to level 1. Now this one I'm going to see what it is. Let me go around. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, they're both set at 1. Now your hearing may be different in each ear, so you may want 1 in the left ear and 2 or 3 in the right ear. So you adjust it to where it works the best. That's all the adjustments you need. Let me go to the screenshot and go into detail in the user manual to show you some of this stuff close up. And right here are the earpieces marked left and right, and there's those 2 monitor buttons that if they're green, they're charging. And here's the 3 monitors on the front for the battery and charging. Right here is the model number, and here are the 3 contacts that I told you about that have to meet up with the charging box. And there is the microphone on top, and this is what they want you to orientate when you put this in your ear. And there's the control button that does the power on, power off, and also the volume control. That is all you have that you can control on this headset. It's very simple, and it has software in there that really takes care of all of the other aspects. Here is the earplug that I demonstrated putting the foam one on. And the other one you have to peel back as I showed to install it. So that will be the first thing you want to do. Then we get to the controls. Here is the button, the control button right here. And it says to press and hold it for more than 3 seconds. And then when you do that, power on, you're going to get 4 beeps notifying you that it is powered on. Now, during the day, while you're out and about and you want to turn them off, you don't really need them. There's no conversations. Then you can hold that button for 3 seconds. You'll hear 4 beeps, and then it will go off, and you can tell because you won't be able to hear yourself that much. They're just showing you the right one, but the left works the same way. And then over here for the volume control, it's a simple matter of double clicking. And I demonstrated that earlier for the volume. One double click will give you volume number 1, and then that's 1 beep. If you double click it again, you'll get 2 beeps, and it goes up to level 2, and 3 double clicks will give you 3 beeps, and you're at the highest level. You do it one more time and it goes back to 1. You can set the left and right at different volume levels. Now here we have the charging case. As I kind of demonstrated, when on the back side you have the power indicator button. It's a button that you can press to momentarily tell how charged the case is when you're going to go out and about. If it's 3 lights on the front, right here is the indicator. All 3 will indicate 100%. If you only have 1, it's going to be about 33%. So you know when you have to charge it. So this is a way of testing that. Right here is your USB port, Class C, for charging the unit up. And when your headsets are in there, they're being charged also. Anytime they're in the charging box, they're being charged. And then over here, they have a little foam up here that holds these in place. And here the left one is in place. And the right position, if you'll notice, the three little contacts are down there, and you want to install the headset so that the matching contacts are matching with that. Okay, and here is the charge and power indicator. When it's charging, that's telling you the charge. When you don't have it charging, then this is going to be the indicator for the charge. Now, here is the hearing aid indicators themselves. If they're charged or being charged, a green light on either the left or the right or both indicates that the charging case is charging the headset. When they're dark, they're fully charged. And right down here is telling you the status of just what I explained. Okay, and then you go here, charge box indicator. When you've got the LED 3 flashing, that means that it's at 66 to 100%. And then here's some information, frequently asked questions. So you might want to review that. And then how to use, here's some of that information we talked about, and how to clean it. We didn't show, but they actually have a cleaning brush, and I'll show it when I come back after this. Okay, back from the screenshot. That gives you a real good close-up view of all of the parts and operation of the headset. Now here is for the cleaning that I just mentioned, and let's just take one out. We all have earwax, and occasionally this area could get filled up, or debris of wax and buildup can develop in there. And here you have a little brush that you can brush that out, because if that fills up, then you're going to lose your ability to hear sound as well. So examine that, but don't push this in. Just clean out the edge of it like that. Don't push in hard on that, because that's the microphone in there. You just want to clean out to be sure it's clear. And then you have a brush here that you can clean all around. If you wanted, you could take it off and really clean it up good. I like the product. I like how simple it is. And for us seniors, we all want it simple. Let the electronics and all of that take care of all that adjustments of the different ambient sounds and everything. So I want to thank you very much for watching my video.